Hello friends, I'm Winston. Today's video is about Trichocereus and how I grow them in my back garden. Unlike most big-time cacti, these species are very easy to grow. And I say easy meaning that unlike most cacti, which will give you trouble if you happen to try to grow them in a temperate climate like London, for instance, UK, Trichocereus grows very easily even if you simply place them in the ground. I generally don't take them too seriously, which means I just get a plant, cut it up into bits, and very easily slip it into the ground. Let's look at the flowers. If you're expecting difficulty getting them to bloom, oh no, that rarely happens. What I like about them, in most cases, the flowers are always a pleasant surprise. That is, you don't expect it to be there, and suddenly you look out to the back garden and there are the flowers. Pachynoe, I also grow Peruvianus. Some people call it Peruvians, but that is much more heavy. When I say heavy, if you look at this plant in my greenhouse, it's the second time which I have literally beheaded it. That is, in such a way that it can grow again and don't go to the top of my greenhouse roof. Of course, as I said, it will grow and send shoots at the side, but beware, the weight of these plants are extraordinary, and you will have to make a special effort to move it around. Trichocereus, echinopsis, whatever you call it, is perfect for outdoors, even at a roadside level. Look at these plants. They're growing at a street pavement level, and they are producing the kind of flowers we all love to see. Another issue is that we expect these plants to grow just as nicely as in our gardens. For instance, Spatiana, this species that you're looking at, slightly shorter, but just as interesting, and produces these remarkable flowers. I would say these are definitely suited more to the big garden environment. That doesn't mean you shouldn't try them at home, because one of the things about Trichocereus to me is that you can always cut the plant down to size, and therefore it makes it easy for you to slip it in a small container and get it growing. If you look at these little cuttings, that's my approach. When the plants get too big for the greenhouse, I simply cut them up in pieces like you're watching. Give it a chance to dry off a bit, and the next stage, in the pot. I find it easy if I put it in a pot in a greenhouse for it to root rather than shove it into the ground outside. So in the summer months, I would put them in a pot and then later place them into the greenhouse. That way, without extra heat, the cuttings will root very easily. Even the bigger form, Peruvianus, it's possible to root the plants in the same way. As I said, you have to be careful how you approach it, because let's be honest, this second species is quite heavy. And make sure you sort out a special place in your garden in order to get it going. I sometimes experiment by taking an ordinary stem like this one, digging a hole in a very back part of my garden to see how easy it is to make it work. And the plant you're looking at is one of those plants. Okay, give it a year and my friend, it's ready and starting to grow. I can hardly recommend these plants more for you to grow. No matter where you are, Trichocereus, beautiful flowers, will give you a lot of pleasure. I'm Winston in London. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.